What's going on, guys? So today I've got a bunch of last minute Christmas gift ideas that hopefully can get you out of a tight spot if you still haven't bought for everybody on your Christmas list. Most everything here, guys, is going to be under $100. A few of them are a little bit over that. So stick with me and we'll get through this list as quick as possible. All right, welcome back. It's great to see you. And as always, I'm glad that you're here. So the first item on my list is the Amazon Echo Show 5. So this is the little mini version with the 5.5-inch screen. And I like to do weather and news briefings every single morning on this. You can listen to music, you can watch YouTube videos, mine of course. You can listen to your audiobooks. And if you have multiple units, you can use the camera function to drop in on the other one. Or if your friends have one, you can drop in on theirs as well and basically do FaceTime. You can also control your smart appliances with capabilities like your thermostat and your vacuum cleaner as well. The next item on my list is the Dbot robot vacuum cleaner coming in at $134. So this is a competitor to the Roomba, and I've had one, not for very long, but it is really cool how it works because you can control it by an app on your phone, and you can choose a few different cleaning maps. You can select a corner map where it will hit all the corners and avoid obstacles really well, or you can have it do a random pattern or a square pattern. Also, when it starts to get low on power, it'll go back to its home base and charge itself automatically. Also, gentlemen, every single item that I talk about in this video, I will put a link for down below in the video description to make it really easy for you guys to go check everything out on your own. All right, the next item I have for you coming in at a whopping $13 is this Water Mister spray bottle. So I use this guy mainly for ironing clothing, and I got really sick and tired of those cheap Trigger squirt bottles that just leak water everywhere. So this one gets pressurized, and the water comes out in a really ultra fine mist. So like I said, I use this mainly for ironing, but you can also use it to de-wrinkle clothing. For example, if you've got a pair of chinos that has some wrinkles or a dress shirt, and you don't want to bust out the iron, you just spritz it down with a little bit of water mist and then throw it in the dryer for a few minutes and you're good to go. Next up, we have the Orient Mako XL automatic diver watch. Now guys, you've probably seen this watch in a few videos by now because I bought this a few weeks back. When I bought it, it was only about $125, but as of right now, it's $157. I think it's got a really nice aesthetic, and I also think it looks a lot more expensive than it really is. I also really like the glow-in-the-dark feature, and you can get the bezel and the dial in several different color combinations. All right, the next item I have for you is this Molten Brown body wash for $32. Yes, this is a more expensive body wash, but this stuff is really, really good. So I've got a video coming pretty soon where I review a bunch of different brands of body wash, and this one will be featured in that video. I think this will make a great gift because it's not your normal everyday body wash that you can just go buy at the drugstore anywhere. The scent is fantastic, but it's also not so strong that it lingers with you all day and interferes with any cologne that you're wearing. Next up, I have for you a wireless cell phone charger. So the one I'm linking to at 29 bucks looks a lot nicer than this one that I have. So instead of using a cord every night to charge your phone, it's nice to just set your phone down on a charger and know that it will be 100% charged when you wake up. This also eliminates a bunch of those cords that you always have to keep buying because inevitably all those cords get damaged. All right, the next item I have for you is this really cool wine decanter. Now I like this one for several different reasons. It's easy to clean, and it's super easy to use. So you basically open your bottle of wine, stick it right here on top and let it drain into the decanter, and it aerates as it drains. So if you don't drink all of your wine, then we can't be friends. I'm just kidding. But if you still have some wine left over, just do it in reverse and you can put the wine back into the bottle. Guys, I use this thing all the time, and for only 49 bucks, I think it's worth it. Okay, staying on the topic of wine, I'm gonna link down below a electric corkscrew. Now, I'm not necessarily a fan of these electric bottle openers, but I know a lot of people really enjoy them a lot. So I wanted to include one in my list, and for only 20 bucks, I think it's a pretty good buy, and this one has thousands of 5-star reviews. Okay, sticking with the wine theme, this is my corkscrew of choice. Gentlemen, I worked in a tasting room at a winery and I opened up my fair share of wine bottles, and this is definitely the way to go. Guys, if you don't know how to use one of these and would like to see a video tutorial from me, please leave me a comment and let me know, because I'm a huge fan of this type of corkscrew. So the one I'm linking to down below, I found at a pretty reasonable price of 13 bucks, and I think it looks great. The next item I have for you is a 20-pack of wood hangers for only $25. If you've been around for a while, you know that I've talked about wood hangers before and how I'm a huge fan of them. They look so much nicer in your closet, and they don't leave those annoying shoulder bumps on all of your shirts. And staying on the subject of hangers, you guys also know that I'm a huge fan of these open-ended trouser hangers with this thick rubber padding that doesn't leave creases in your pant leg. So the ones I'm going to link to down below is only $20 for a set of 10. Next up, I have the NutriBullet for $79. Now, personally, I've used both the NutriBullet and the Vitamix because I'm a huge fan of making smoothies, and I think each one sort of has its pros and cons. I think if you're making a smaller batch of smoothies for maybe just yourself, the NutriBullet is a great way to go, because once you're done blending, you just put the cap on it and take it with you. Okay, the next gift idea I have for you guys is a 300-watt power inverter for your car for only $29. If the person that you're buying for spends a lot of time in their car, this is a really great way to charge a bunch of different devices, and for the passenger to get some work done on a laptop. I've got this little cheapy guy from Black & Decker. Now, this works in my car, but as you can see, if your dashboard configuration won't accept this type of short clearance, this guy's not going to work for you. That's why I'm recommending the one that I'll link to, because it has an actual power cord that makes installation in just about any car super simple. Staying on the topic of power supplies, I like this short power strip, especially for travel, and I've talked about it in another video. It's really nice when you're traveling to not have to worry about finding all of the power outlets in your hotel room to charge up all your different devices. This way, if you bring this with you, you can occupy only one outlet and charge pretty much everything you brought with you all at the same time. So this one that I'm linking to at only 27 bucks, I think is a pretty good deal. All right, this next item is something that I've been looking into quite a bit, but haven't yet pulled the trigger on anything, and it's an automatic watch winder storage box. So this one looks pretty good, and for only 72 bucks, it'll wind 2 watches at the same time. It's got a bunch of controls where you can set the rotation direction and the interval to prevent you from overwinding. It's got a bunch of really good reviews on it, and it looks pretty nice in my opinion. The last item I have up for you guys is a bedside valet tray. Now, this one may look kind of familiar because it was part of a contest giveaway that I ran a little while back. I like the look and the design of this one, and for only 25 bucks, I think it's totally worth it. It's a great way to keep your nightstand from getting really cluttered, because it can hold your car keys, your watch, your phone, any spare change, or any other items that you might have in your pockets. Just one more thing, guys. I hope this list was helpful, and like I said, I'll leave links to everything down below in the video description, but I do want to take just a minute and thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me this past year, and I want to wish you all a great holiday and a prosperous new year. Live well, gentlemen, and I'll see you soon.